Has new gen anime surpassed old gen anime? Now. Before you get all the ruckus, I know if you're an OG anime fan, I probably have upset a lot of people by the opening statement. Before I dive into today's topic, if you want to see my videos like this, then consider joining the Shinobi family by hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification so you won't miss out on any of the content I'm dropping. Now, back to the main question that I proposed at the beginning of the video. Has new gen anime surpassed old gen anime? Like I said, the statement within the anime community is enough to divide us all and cause a riot. But with the recent releases of Chainsaw Man, Blue Lock, and many other animes that have taken me by surprise anime season, we might honestly have to ask ourselves, has new gen anime caught up or at least surpassed maybe old gen anime? Some of you might ask, how did I come to this conclusion? Well, I want to address two different topics for today. Number one, pacing and storytelling, and number two, animation. Now, pacing and storytelling. Pacing is an interesting topic among the anime community because a lot of us OG fans won't take off their nostalgia glasses. But let's really talk about this. Did a lot of us enjoy watching Goku Power for 3 episodes, or fights taking up to at least 3 to 4 episodes? Let's talk about full-on filler arcs that last or almost forever. Yes, I'm talking about Naruto. It took you how long to finish that last arc? We ain't gonna talk about it, but come on now. Naruto's one of my favorite animes of all time, and it always will be. But I have to be honest, the pacing of the show would not hold up to today's standards of the anime's climate. For example, look at Boruto. Boruto is the only new gen anime that has adopted these old gen pacing style and has suffered from it. It's literally been a whole year since we have adopted a new manga canon episode. It's just been straight anime filler or just filler. There's no anime canon. Just filler. Just call it what it is. It has been a full year since a manga canon episode has been created since when Kurama died. But if you look at the pacing of animes like JJK, Demon Slayer, ReZero, I could keep going on and on about all different animes that new gen has offered. But what do all these new gen animes have in common? They know what the viewers want. They get straight to the point. They don't waste your time, hook you in with the plot of the story. It's a better viewing experience that lends you to just binging everything in a matter of days. The pacing lends to you being more invested if the story is good. Now, there's a lot of animes out there that are just carried by their animation. Demon Slayer. Oh, did I say that out loud? Don't get me wrong. Demon Slayer is a great anime, but this is not what I'm talking about here when it comes to great storytelling or great pacing. Yeah, it's a good anime, good, but it's carried by the animation. That's a whole separate topic for another video, okay? But as we talked about, with the pacing being sped up, the stories and the telling of said stories must be good in order to survive in today's society. Society attention span has gotten less and less over the years. Animation studios have gotten away from long continuous seasons with no real beginning or ending to each season. Now everything is in cores, meaning seasonal drops. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a new time in the anime industry where we don't have to legit just keep watching the same anime week by week with no end in sight until we just know, oh, a manga episode, here we go. I'm looking at you, Boruto. Yes, I'm going back to you. But let me get off Boruto's neck, okay? Now, back to these cores. Each core typically is 13 episodes. Some of them go up to 24 episodes. But my point is, though, today's studios are working with the episode limit, so they have to make every episode count to get the point across. They don't have time to have 100+ episodes to flesh out plot points or to add fluff to scenes to make them longer. How many times have you watched an episode where it just feels like it just dragged? It doesn't really happen a lot. in New Gen. New Gen animes, like I said, they get straight to the point. They get in, they get out, and they know what they're here for. They know what time it is. Which, if you ask me, all this is better for us as a fan because we are actually getting the content we want, and the story hooks us because they don't want you to lose your attention. They don't want you to go to some other anime or to some other show. They want to keep you right there and always wanting more. Now, my second point, animation. It's no secret, with anime being more mainstream, the animation should be a lot better at this point. Like there's no hiding it. There's a lot more money going into the industry than it was back in the day. But still, let's look at some examples, and I'll let you decide. But have any of you seen better animation than JJK Season 1? I mean, have anybody seen better animation than Demon Slayer as of late? Or, I don't particularly watch the series like fully, but what I've seen of the Fate series, like, come on. I mean, as many dope scenes in anime I have watched over the years, I would bet a lot of people have a hard time denying how good the animation has gotten for New Gen. Now, I know some shows like Naruto still hold up to this day in comparison to others, but the whole industry like has had a step up in quality when it comes to animation. I think it's safe to say that New Gen has old Gen beat in this category because there's nothing you could do. There's just more money being pumped into the ecosystem, which are going to lend to better quality, better animation, better animes. It's just it's the same argument for athletes. Athletes are better than the older athletes because of medicine and science and bigger, faster, stronger athletes are being bred today than they were back in the day. It's just genetics. These things happen. It's called evolution. But in closing, has New Gen surpassed old Gen anime? In my opinion, I believe New Gen has definitely closed the gap to where it's an honest conversation. You can't just, say, "Oh well, New Gen is carried by the animation." Like not all of it. A lot of New Gen pacing is actually better. The storytelling is better in a lot of regards. That's just my honest opinion. But it's all opinion based. Again, no one singular opinion is correct in this argument. But it's still a good conversation to have with your friends and on social media. What do you guys think? Has New Gen caught up with old Gen? Is old Gen still the king in your opinion? Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think. If you like this kind of content, please remember to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and consider joining the Shinobi family. I'm Mamba Uchiha, and I will see you guys in the next one.